the other ingredient I'm going to put in is some cherry tomatoes rather than ordinary ones, just straight off the vine.
Now this black pudding, look, it's breaking up slightly. Is that matter, or is that just going to sort of thicken the?
Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Stew it a bit.
Yeah, it's almost come, so we're breaking down and giving some texture and some substance to it. Now, Matt.
Yeah.
Next job we need to do is some good old sherry into there.
Okay. What
Pop
have we got
that
here?
in.
Any particular type, or?
Again, I don't mind.
Usually cream sherry, though.
Yeah, I think as well that the good thing about when you use sherry with it is whatever you've got in your cupboard will work with it. So in go our cherry toms. Then we chuck in our stock. So that goes in. Stick the lid on there, and you want this to come up to the boil. So we pop the cherry toms.
That looks fab.
These guys, look at that. Look at the colour of that. The black pudding is breaking down. You get that lovely smell coming through.
That's lovely,
from
isn't
the chorizo.
Simon, have you ever been to any of the festivals in Spain? The Tomatina, the tomato one that they've got just outside of Valencia, where everyone throws tomatoes at each other.
No, but I would love to do it. It's what friends of mine have been. They said it is kind of quite amazing. And all they do, they drive around with great big trucks loaded with tomatoes and just throw them at you.
And it's because they've just got a glut of tomatoes, isn't it? And they don't know. I've got 8 here. Do you want a little go now?
Seriously, maybe after. Maybe I'll just kind of finish cooking first, if it's not too much trouble. So, back to this.
What a nice offer.
Yeah.
We're going to lob tomatoes at you. Right.
I'm just working that in my head. So this is now cooked. Now look, here's what's happened. The cherry toms have popped. The lentils and all that flavour. Smell that smoked paprika.
Smells fab.
Matt, do you want to just tip all of that into there? And then we are more or less there. There are just 2 ingredients that we're going to do, which really are of my invention. At the moment, what we've got is some sloppy stuff really going on. Give that a little bit of a stir through.
Okay.
So, just for a little bit of crunch, I'm just going to slice a wee bit of red pepper into there just before we serve it, rather than kind of cooking it out, which of course you could do, but by just putting it at the end, we keep it nice and crispy and crunchy, and it just gives us that extra bit of damage.
Down in the heat then.
Yeah, but the thing is, I want it to just be in there for a little bit of garnish, and again, just take off the pith from there so you lose any bit. It's really beautiful. It's so nice. The sherry is such a great ingredient as well. The chorizo, of course, is lovely and spicy. Slice that off there, and then, as I say, we're just going to have a little bit of that.
Do you cook much of these in your restaurants? Obviously not the vegetarian.
Well, to be honest with you, we actually do a veggie version of this because there's a fantastic veggie black pudding that comes out of berry. Right. So we don't have chorizo in it, obviously, but we use smoked paprika, and then we lob things like shiitake mushrooms in it, so you get that little bit of meatiness. And the smoked paprika really helps, so it's quite a meaty dish, even though it's veggie. Okay.
The sherry really carries, doesn't it?
Yeah,
you don't
beautiful.
lose that at all.
So we're lifting some colour, and then as you did with your lamb, ham and jam dish, or whatever it was, then a little bit of roughly chopped flat leaf parsley into there, which gives us this lovely lift. And I always think parsley is one of those great things to stick in right at the end of any heavy dish like this. Yeah. So you lift it, you get that beautiful grassy quality.
Fab.
And then all we do to serve, it's a great big bowl full of this baby.
It's pretty rich, isn't it?
It is. It's a really rich. As I said, it's really based around a tapas dish. You need a small amount of it, but I think that when you want that kind of big, strong flavour and you want to get some depth in there, I mean, look at this. It's just glorious. Making sure you get a bit of everything.
That's right. It's a real gutsy boy's dish.
It is. It is a man's dish. It's kind of, you know, yours was maybe a little girly. This is what real men eat. So that, serve it with just a little bit of crusty bread that we're just going to tear. That
in a
is
man
my
way.
Fabby black pudding, lentil and chorizo stew.
Very good.
Thank you.